Twins have not been playing their best baseball the floor of their last 5. That's inside. 2-0. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. The 2-1 pitch is a cut fastball taken for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Chasing after it is Rosario, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was upset about the call on the previous pitch, which could have been strike 3. Then he serves up one for a double. Good example of why you have to have a short memory in this game. You let those things get to you, and oftentimes they lead to more mistakes.
Standing in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Guerrero takes his swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leak with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
Splitter taken here, 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And he pops it up. Arias moving to his left, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Striding forward now is the DH, Rowdy Tellez. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. 0-1 the count. Has a look, now the pitch. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Hey, I noticed pitcher's getting ahead right here. He's got the hitter down 0-2, but to this guy in the box, might want to just live on the corners a little bit more. You keep missing down the middle, something's not coming back.
Count is 1-2 now. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw home. The tag by Avila. Too late. Safe at home plate.
Boy, after scoring a boatload yesterday, D-Roll, they're off to a fast start again, striking here in the first inning.
Yeah, this offense is on fire. Obviously, the hitting meeting resonated with these guys. Scored a ton yesterday and picked up right where they left off.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. A ball and a strike. Tellez stands at first with 1 out. He pulls this one into right. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And this one bounds around against the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their 3rd hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
The 1-0 home.
Ball, that's down.
Yeah, it looks like to me he hasn't quite found that release point so far here in the first inning.
Now the 2-0. Grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Runners are at second and third with one down. Here's a breaking ball blocked by Avila. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now, 3-2. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Wow, he's looking awfully shaky to start this game, guys. That's 3 hits and a walk, and there's no doubt that he's fighting himself right now. See if he can get this train back on the rails here.
That'll bring up Billy McKinney. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And it's fouled away. Count remains at 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a check swing. The appeal down to Earl Hendricks at third. No swing. It's ball 1. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Ball knocked down at home plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Fouled off.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
1 ball, 1 strike to count.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. Blue Jays forced to settle for. Here's Miguel Sano. His lifetime batting line against Chase Anderson. Batting at an even .400. He also has 1 home run. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, They're hunting for the ball belt high and above, so that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Hard hit ball to second. Panic is there. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Now at the plate, Eddie Rosario. It was a two-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. Two and 0 to the Twins left fielder. Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1. Bases are empty. One man out. Chased a bad ball up out of the zone. 2-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Rounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Here's the two-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball four. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ground ball foul down the left side. Nothing in one count. Here it comes.
One ball, one strike.
On a rope to the second baseman. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. Has a look, now the pitch.
Ball, no. 1-0. Ball two.
2-0 count. The pitch on a line. That's a base hit, and now it'll kick around in the corner.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. This one's down to third. On to first, and the Twins are turned away here as the side is... Joe Panic. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
The second baseman. Go.
First pitch on its way.
Ball.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball two. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Skied into very shallow right. There to take it is Cruz, and that's the first out.
Batting ninth.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring in Danny Jansen. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. One out, nobody on. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike.
Ball.
3-1.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
3-2, full count. Now the payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Kevin Biggio. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time. You go down 0-2 to a guy with this pitch arsenal, you just got to find a way to shorten up and battle, put something in play.
Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. He'll try again. 1-2.
Ball.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
No.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Down is full.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Rosario will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move. And Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, and Dan Plesac back with you as Byron Buxton readies to lead off the inning. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Buxton ahead in the count. 3 balls and a strike.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
And he lays off there. Ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3. Digging in for his second at bat, Luis Arias. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a throw over to first, and he's back standing. From the stretch. A fastball that gets the inside corner. Strike 1. Arias is 5'10" tall, bats left, but throws right-handed. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. And a dive, but he's back. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Nobody out, runner. Hit down the line at first. Shaw has it to second for 1. On to first, a double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Lifted the other way to left center. McKinney's there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Nothing. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading up.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Ready for another chance. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He flew out in his last at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Two balls and a strike.
2-1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And he got him to chase after a bad one there. 2-2.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Number 44.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Tellez, a California-born ball player. He was taken in the 30th round back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Popped him up. Avila over to his right. 2 gone.
Now batting. First base.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that brings up the left-handed hitter Travis Shaw. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
0-2 to Travis Shaw.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Odorizzi steps into his windup. Here it comes. Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2. And this is lifted high in the air down the line behind third. Gonzalez has got it, and the side is retired. And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. First pitch on its way. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this is taken in for out number 1. Now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Miguel Sano. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1. There's a 2-seam fastball that's fought off foul off to the right. Sano playing here in his age 26 season. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Stepping into the box, Eddie Rosario. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And now pitch on the way. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him his first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
And he dives to make a spectacular. Digging in to try it again to Oscar Hernandez. He drew a walk his first time up. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Gonna be a tough play. And there's one down now.
Up next to the Blue Jays, the left fielder.
So stepping in, Billy McKinney comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one.
1-0.
Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The right fielder,
Two are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the fourth. And the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton is underneath this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order, but they... Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And he said they just aren't putting enough competitive at-bats together right now. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today. And while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
Thank you, Heidi. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Three and 0 now.
Not the way you'd like to start this fifth inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the fifth inning. The next twin up, Marwin Gonzalez, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
McKinney will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
The catcher.
So one gone in the inning here with the runner at first. And the next to bat will be the left-handed hitting catcher, Alex Avila. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing 2-0. Pitch on its way to Avila. Take sign must have been on there because that's right down the middle. Strike one. No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Another try at 2-2. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Panic's got it. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that.
Leading off for the Jays, the second
now here's the pitch.
Panic.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, number 9.
Away, and that'll bring in Danny Jansen. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home fifth.
Now batting, the shortstop, Kevin Biggio.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Kevin Biggio. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And this is low, ball 1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. One and 2.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night, changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the game for Toronto.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at-bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
Kepler is there, and the side. Is retired. 2-3 go the Blue Jays, but they're up 1-0. So that'll bring in Byron Buxton to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced? Other than it's been fantastic. We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
And this is going to be extra bases here, leading off the 6th. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single.
Into the box, Luis Arias. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch is high. The throw not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead. But he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch.
Rio.
Runner at third here, nobody out. He loses him on ball 4. At the plate, Jorge Polanco, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he popped him up. But this will land untouched. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. There's one on to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come into score from third.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
Now here's the pitch. Weak grounder down the line at third. Reined in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Randy Dobnak enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Ready once again, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
No strike.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
3 balls. No strike.
Rowdy Tellez waits on deck.
Yep.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Popped him up. Gonzalez in foul ground. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
1 out now in the Toronto 6th inning. And that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez. Now here's a swing by Tellez as he gets a lot of this one out to deep right field. And it's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him as Toronto has taken a 2-1 lead.
Yeah, and it looks like at least one player is having a night to remember. He drove in the
first baseman, number 6. Travis.
So digging in next will be Travis Shaw. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Rosario is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Up next to the Blue
Stepping up to the plate, Teoscar Hernandez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. 2 out, nobody on. Down and away, ball 1.
Playing 11.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Now batting, left fielder, Billy Martinez.
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and in to hit next, the speedy Billy McKinney. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
1-0.
The set and the 1-0, and he fouls this one off. Ready with the 1-1. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. A run for the Jays on the solo homer. So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Down the left field line and deep, and this will wind up a foul ball. Ready with the 0-2. Big swing by Sano, and a ball sent to deep left field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot that time for Miguel Sano. Home run number 5 on the year as the Twins have rallied to tie it at 2.
The batter, the left fielder.
At the plate, Eddie Rosario. Ball 1. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Hernandez. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Max Kepler. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded by Panic. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting.
Ready now, Marwin Gonzalez. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Here's a drive out toward the gap in left center. He's around first, heading for 2. This will kick up against the wall now. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double. Well, they were having their troubles with his heater early, but not this time.
Yeah, after a while, the good hitting team is going to start catching up on that hard stuff. You can see that he tracks this thing all the way and just rips it to the wall. He's in the second with a double.
Into the box now, Alex Avila saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen.
But the Twins do come back to level things out thanks to this. Bottom of the
Leading up for Toronto.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. One and 2 now as this catches the outer half.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. 3-2 pitch. Line drive to left. Rosario is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pulls this one into the air, out into right field. Under it is Cruz now for out number 2. Up next is Danny Jansen. He was a ground out victim last time up. And that misses, ball 1.
1-0.
And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. Three and 1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And a full count now, 3 and 2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Now in the box, Kevin Biggio. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
The count now at 2-1. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Next to bat for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Outside, 3-0 now. Strike taken up in the zone.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it just like he did.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. 3 runs already home here. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Travis Shaw. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike 1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. The 0-2 pitch. A runner on first with 2 away. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Popped up. Polanco waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. One more look at the big blow for the Blue Jays. A 3-run home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's now 5-2 Toronto. Now at the plate, Byron Buxton. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
No balls and a strike to count. Pulls this one in the air out to left. McKinney giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Up next for the Twins.
Digging in, Luis Arias. No hits to this point. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Ball.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
Popped up. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, probably his last AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be troubled. Arias isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate, and he's safe at the plate as they now trail by only 2. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job.
Now batting, right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. Sam Gaviglio gets the call as he'll pitch with one gone in the top of the 8th. Here's Nelson Cruz now, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Right side hit hard, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Now back.
Next will be the designated hitter, Miguel Sano, and he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Back up the middle. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Two-seam fastball sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't.
Stepping in now, Eddie Rosario, as he rips it on the ground to second. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that. Corey Guerin is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the box.
Now pitching for Minnesota, number 38, Corey Guerin.
Here's the first pitch to him. Teoscar Hernandez is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Guerin was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2.
Ball.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs a bear down right here.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th. Striding in once again, Billy McKinney. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set and the pitch. A runner at first with no outs here. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And a huge insurance run is in to score all the way from first.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo, tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. No one out with a runner at second. Plays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
From the stretch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box. Now the 2-1. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is going to get fouled. And before the pitch here, time is asked for and granted by Woody Keller, the home. Home plate umpire. The 2-2. In the dirt here. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Polanco ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that'll bring in Danny Jansen. First pitch coming, here it is. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2.
0-2.
2 out here and a runner at second. Slow roller down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
This one's down to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. A run for the Jays thanks to the So striding in, Max Kepler. No.
Kepler.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard back up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
The batter.
Runner at first. Following the error. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Marwin Gonzalez. Anthony Bass takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 52, Anthony Bass.
From the belt, kicks and deals. A ball and no strikes.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Hennick onto the grass, but he won't get there. It falls in, and that's out number one. Josh Donaldson will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Brendan Drury will come on defensively now as he takes over at second. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. The numbers offensively pretty dismal to this point, down in the 170s to start play. 1 home run and 5 driven in. The second for one, on to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Wow, you don't see a closer finish better than that very often. Only needed 4 pitches to slam the door in their face and salt this game away for his guys.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. Toronto used a 3-run 7th to help propel them to.
Welcome to this edition of Inside the Show. There will be 42s everywhere today in honor win over the visiting Twins 6-4. The Houston Astros